Congress gave the Federal Reserve the authority to protect consumers in mortgage markets in 1994. We've talked about this many, many times in this committee. But for many years, many of us in the Senate were frustrated in our efforts to get the Fed to address predatory lending, and the Federal Reserve failed to develop meaningful mortgage guidelines and regulations until the housing bubble burst. But here we were at a time when we now, looking back, all the signs were so blatantly clear, and yet in conducting its supervisory capacity within the Fed, it failed terribly, and giving us the kind of warnings that we should have had as a country of where we were headed.
However, while keeping interest rates low for a protracted period of time, the Fed appeared remarkably unconcerned about the possibility of igniting a financial crisis by inflating a housing price bubble, which ironically led to the same result, a violent financial crisis and a fire sale of assets. In the face of rising home prices and risky mortgage underwriting, the Fed failed to act. The Fed chose not to use its rulemaking authority over mortgages to arrest risky lending and underwriting practices.
Over the past 2 years, our nation, indeed the world, has endured the most severe financial crisis since the Great Depression, a crisis which in turn triggered a sharp contraction in global economic activity. Today, most indicators suggest that financial markets are stabilizing and that the economy is emerging from the recession. A financial crisis of the severity we have experienced must prompt financial institutions and regulators alike to undertake unsparing self-assessments of their past performance.